it's
awkward. Come on, let's go.
Really?
Hey guys, we're back at it again. I'm Jay.
And I'm Shan. And this is Jay&ChanTV. You're really making that.
Yeah, this is gonna be my thing.
Okay.
So, we're starting to do a new little segment called the Tweet of the Week.
We probably ain't doing these weekly.
Every week, but like,
it works.
It sounds better than Tweet of the Month. Tweet, you get it. So, I saw on Twitter, there's some girl tweeted, "I'm not black, I'm mixed."
Okay.
Sis.
I've
seen a lot of people talk about this, drag online. It's like, you're not black, you're mixed. You're mixed with black, which means you're black.
It's like, the only way this would make sense is if you weren't mixed with black. Like, if you were like
Caucasian and Asian,
like if you were like white and Asian, or like
white and Indian. For me, that's what looks like you were denying your like her blackness. That's what I got from it. Like, she was denying that she is black, and it's like,
girl, what?
Why? We are
like, there's nothing. I mean, granted, like, I know, like, society wise, like, black people don't have like the higher end of, like, you know, the privilege stick or whatever.
Racism still exists.
You know, all these, you know, history and years of oppression that have brought us to this point now. But it's just like,
I still wouldn't want to be anything else but black.
And I'm not telling you like what your pride level should be, because my pride level definitely is at a point now where it wasn't before. I'm not telling you how to live your life,
but like,
what I'm telling you is
don't try to deny or like hide who you are,
because it's like, okay, you're mixed with what? Black.
So
you're black. Just kind of think about it like levels of hierarchy. If you were like you, let's say like you're black and white. White people aren't going to accept you as white if you're mixed with black. Like, if you're black and white, people are always going to look at you as black. Like,
you're still going to get you're still going to have to go through the struggles that we went through. Like, granted, I feel like if you're light skinned black, your struggle is different.
You definitely do have a light skin privilege.
Like, I'm the first to know I'm light skinned. And I feel like with me, I guess you could say I'm racially ambiguous, because people constantly ask me, "Oh, what are you?" And I would just be like,
Jaleesa hates this question.
I'm black. Like, what do you? No, really, what are you? You're black.
No, like you got
black
some,
and white.
You got some like Cherokee.
You got white. No. I'm
Jaleesa's gonna tell you she's 100% nigga. And granted, I don't know about every black person, but like, we're at a point, like, it's 2017. Like, everybody's mixed with something. Like, my family didn't come off the boat this kind of like just cognac brown color. Like, there's stuff down the line. There's stuff down the line that I've been mixed with, but like, you're just black. You kind of look at that tweet just kind of like, my argument is kind of like how, you know how like when you like mix colors, like when you're like in art class or whatever. I loved art class, so this is how I made this reference. It's like you can mix like, you know, like yellow and blue and get green, and you can mix like, you know, red and white and get pink. But like, whatever you mix with black, it's always going to be that same gray color. Once you put black into the equation, you can't take it out. And it's always there, it's always apparent, it's always going to show. You can't deny that fact. Like, if you want to like, your white people be like, "Oh, like, I'm like half white," they're gonna look at you like, "Girl, goodbye, like, you are black. Like, you're not good enough, like, you're not as good as us. Like, you don't have that privilege to be white because you have that black paint in you to make it a factor."
And so, I feel like when I saw that tweet, that thing made me like upset. It's like, I'm not black, I'm mixed. My whole thing is, what's wrong with being black?
What is wrong with it?
Like, she made it sound like it was something wrong with being black. Like, being black is something like, oh, I don't want to be that. No, I'm mixed. I have a little bit of black in me, but I'm just like,
girl, what?
I love our black culture. Like, our culture is the culture.
It's really like, and the thing about, especially right now, black culture is trendy. it's like it always has been the trend from like white people taking jazz, rock and roll, things like black culture has always been popping. Why are you ashamed of that?
Exactly. Why are you ashamed of who you are?
And I feel like I'm not gonna attack you so much on that because I'm like, maybe you don't know how poppin' we are.
Exactly. You know, what was your thought process when you like made that tweet to say I'm not black, I'm mixed? Did you have bad experience with black? Like I understand like sometimes people say like when they're mixed, they don't feel like they can't fit in complete with being black or like fit in complete with being white. So it's like they have like this weird thing, like they don't know where to fit in.
You're like in a gray area.
Yeah, like gray area. I get that. Like you don't know where you belong, but just like you belong to both.
Right.
Don't deny. Just be who you are. Embrace the culture. Embrace who you are.
Don't deny both. I feel like there's always beautiful things about different cultures because if you were to ask me I would say like maybe like 6-7 years ago what black culture was, I wouldn't know what to tell you because it's just like I wouldn't know what to tell you because I never thought that things that my family did or that like were considered black culture was like our culture. I just thought it was just like things that my family did. And I really feel like a big thing about that was like, I feel like Twitter was a big help for that because I didn't realize black culture was as lit until black Twitter came along.
I didn't know every little girl had a container full of barrettes and bobos and hair ties.
Legit.
And then you go on Twitter, every little girl had the same little container.
Had the containers, had the same sheets, like
everything had the same little couch set, had the same painting.
With this nigga rituals playlist. How does everybody like the same songs? Like
it's just our culture, and I feel like just embrace who you are. Like that's all I honestly can say. Just be you.
Right.
Don't be afraid. We need to find a way to put an end to this colorism because we're all black. We're all one. We're all the same.
Right.
Like,
and I mean, this is like just one problem like within our community that I feel like we have to like work through it so that way we can work, towards, bigger issues.
Better in our community as a whole.
Right.
Like, don't focus on denying our community so much when we could be, you denying it, you could be helping us build it up to be better and have a better look as a unit versus you just saying, oh, I'm not black.
Oh, I'm not. That's y'all.
Their issues, that's their problems.
Keep that over there.
When you could be part of the solution, helping fix our issues and our problems. So, this was our tweet of the week.
Comment down below
any random tweets that you've seen, or if you like this little concept of.
Or comment down below
your thoughts.
Your thoughts, comments, opinions.
Like, how do you feel about the whole "I'm not black, I'm mixed" situation? Let us know how you feel.
Add in. We will talk to y'all back. Like, let us know how you feel. Follow us on all social media.
We'll have a link in the description box below.
Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Share it, tell everybody about it. Your white friends, your black friends,
your mixed friends,
all of that. Just let everybody know. And this has been Shan,
and this is Jay, and we're out.